Hi everyone, we are back. I am back with Angela Lee Loy, the head, a terrific business person and chairman of Aegis Business Solutions. Now, Miss Lee Loy, interestingly, does only digital marketing for her companies. Like that is their thing. They do not do traditional, and I've worked with them for the past 8 years. And let Ms. Leroy share with you why it is digital marketing actually successful for Aegis Business Solutions.
Well, to begin with, I think it's much cheaper than traditional marketing to start with, right? And then you don't have to worry about when you're going to get it in the papers or anything. I mean, digital marketing is instantaneous. So, for example, we have a change in waivers and penalties, all that sort of thing. We want to be the first to hit it to the market.
Yes.
The minute we do it, we do the ad, as you would know, and then bam, it's out there
Yes.
before anybody can get in the papers or anything. And also what we try to do is beat the other digital people, so
Yes.
we are the first to come out. And that is the speed at which you can do things. And clearly, it's also when you see things immediately, you know how it's going to look. You can make your changes almost right away and have the
Absolutely.
product you want out there. It's also now today with a lot of younger people, it is true to say that that's where they live. I mean, like, they're always on their screens. So the extent to which you have that, you're able to take that into account. And in addition to which, there are so many different platforms you can go on, so many different ways, whether it's LinkedIn, whether it's Twitter, whether it's Facebook. You have all those other areas on how you could get
Exactly.
it in. So that's it.
Exactly. And what I've noticed with working with Aegis is that you all are quick on the draw. Like you went to Miami and immediately I was able to get the pictures and articles from Alima, put it up on the website, share it to a wider audience. And it just does not only local stuff but regional stuff. So being able to manipulate and use your digital platforms that assist you in reaching a wider audience, international, even regional business people.
Yeah, and that is the advantage of being digital. I mean, I think what that has done is really also make your ability to do things faster, quicker, and geographics don't really matter, no matter which part of the
Yes.
world you're in.
Yes.
So I travel a fair amount, and I could be in London, I could be wherever, something happened right away. Okay, I see it, I can approve it digitally. I mean, I can sign things as well
Yes.
digitally,
Yes.
so it really doesn't matter anymore. I mean, even banks are now accepting your digital signature, so
And
that
that is true.
so that so that really helps.
Right. You told me just now that it has something new that is brewing in Aegis.
Well, basically, as you know, we are in the digital era. We certainly are in the AI area, no two ways
Okay.
about it. So next month, on the 15th of August, I'm having mandatory training for everybody on AI and how it impacted the whole firm.
Oh,
I've sent out material they need to read depending on which area of work they're doing, whether it's payroll, whether it's accounting, whether there are different things to read, there are different to see. And also, basically, think of their respective departments, what it is they can do better, how can they use AI to help improve. And therefore, at the end, it's a workshop. They have to come with a case and present it. So,
that is
it
amazing.
really is. I told everybody on that day, I don't care. There's no vacation, nobody. It's mandatory. I don't care where you are. Get back in Trinidad because we're going to have it
Yes.
in person. We're going to
Yes.
have it. So I'm really excited
That is.
about it. I mean, one of the other areas that one of the other companies I have besides Aegis is Eva Anderson, the
Yes.
recruiting
Yes.
company, Caribbean Resourcing, but also Cyber Eye. So we do a lot of cybersecurity work and stuff like that. So what I'm really doing is using the knowledge I have within the group and how do we spread that to everybody so everybody is aware and that we bring them up. So I'm really excited about that. I think
That
my
is
staff is also
exciting.
excited about it. I really want to be the first company that really, to some extent, as an SME to some extent, is really using AI.
Exactly. Integrating AI into all aspects of the business. That is
I mean,
exciting.
right now we do a fair amount of it because we have people in-house that can create bots. So it's already we've been using, but it's just how do we move it to a higher level and a higher level and everybody. And the whole thing about it, I think people are scared futuristically that
Yes.
as you become very AI used and stuff like that, that people will work will be, because we'll be doing things faster. People will become redundant. I
Yes.
mean that's a fear people
That
have.
is that
I
is
don't look at it that way. I look at it this way that we will do things better, faster, and maybe I will reach to the point where I say, well, okay, let's go to a 4-day work week because you can get your work done in 4 days. You never know if we got even better. Can I say, do we have a 3-day work week? You just don't know.
wow.
But my point is, if we get it right, we're doing it well. Hopefully, we'll make more money because we're doing things faster with less human labor. I can use the human labor to have a better way of life. I do think work is good, but you have to balance life. So
And
you have more
Aegis,
time with your family. Therefore, most probably get better work out of you. I really think it's a lot about how you really look at life. So
and that
it's
is
not a fear that you're
absolutely
going to lose your
yes.
job because I do believe people need their work. People need to work. People need jobs. Because if we all look to say how people, we shorten, we get less laborers, more people are out of work, that doesn't do good for the country.
No.
It's how do we create work for people rather than not have to go home.
And one of the things I've always admired about your business is that you have and you demand, in fact, you encourage a good work-life balance.
Very
During
important.
during the years of COVID, you made sure and set up that staff was able to work from home comfortably. And even when after, that is literally the day of life for Aegis staff.
Let me tell you something. I want my company to be known as the best place to work, okay? It ain't there yet because I ain't say everything I could do, but I want it to be the best way because I want you to understand. You spend most of your day, most probably at work. You don't want to find, oh my God, do I need to go to work today? No. I really love going to work, because one, there are lots of nice young people that you could, you can
Me
relate with
too.
and whatever. I mean, you have to have time for your family because before you know, all your children are grown up and you haven't had that time. And at this stage of my life, I'm with grands, and my grands, I will tell you, is number one. Number one, I had a time for my grands. I'm always listening to, talking with them, listening to them. One is in England. The other day, just send me a note, Grandma, when you're coming to England, could you bring me a Crix car, one of those
The
trucks,
truck,
limited.
yes.
So the mother says, well, I don't think she can. He says, why? He said, because it was a limited edition, right? So you can't get any cards. So the point is, for me, what he says, if I get one, I'll get hugs and kisses. Now, I think that's a fantastic trade-off. So, of course, I'm going looking to see if I can get another limited edition truck. You understand? But to me, that's what life is about. If you're not enjoying it, and you don't have people to enjoy it with, work is important, but it cannot be the most important thing. And if that is it, something is wrong, in my opinion. I don't want my people to be like that. I want them to really enjoy what they do, but I also want them to be balanced in doing other things and enjoying life.
I definitely agree with you there.
Because I enjoy life.
Thank you so much, Ms. Lilo. I appreciate having you in the
All
chair.
right. Pleasure. Okay.
All right. Thanks, everyone. All right.